Let's see at which point in time we are if he's like... My eyes should open. Wait, when did I fall asleep? I take a look at my surroundings. It looks very similar to the 4th floor of the school, just odd and run down. Ah! My head is pounding. That was a girl's voice, I think. A sudden chill runs down my spine. The girl was asking for help. Help from something. There's a presence in the area with me. It's hard to pinpoint exactly when it got here. Maybe the movie did have an impact on him. It just didn't show it. Instead, it's now like it's now being worked through in his dreams. But either way, there's a girl out there, and she's terrified. Who knows, she might be the girl I've been looking for. I stand tall, trying desperately to still my nerves as I address the presence lurking nearby. Alright, listen up. I know there's someone else here, and if you have any intention of hurting her, then I have full intention of hurting you. I don't know how we got here, but you better believe that I'm getting us out, and if you have a problem with that, I turn around, shouting out defiantly, then you're gonna have to try and stop me. I stand rock still, listening for any movement, any giveaway, anything. Nothing. Great. Start taking steps out of the room. No point sticking around. I may be playing this thing's game, but if I play, it means I can win. Even in his dreams, he'll do this. I shake my head. No, I will win. First thing to do in a dangerous situation, always assume you'll survive. My friends have done better with the thinking of that they might not survive. Because if you won't survive, then what's the point? If you don't survive, then what's the point? See, this is what I do whenever I'm stuck, whenever I'm in trouble. I imagine that you're here, that you're in trouble too, that you need my help. If you need my help, then I have to be brave. If you need my help, then I have to have a plan. I need to get us out. So for that reason, we have survived. We've already won. If you don't believe me, well, I'll just have to prove you wrong. Carefully, I turn into a hallway, making my footsteps as silent as possible. Once I'm halfway through, I stop moving entirely, listening for anything. Girl, she sounds terrified. Hello? Her voice is coming from around the corner. Sounds like she's terrified of me more than anything. I take a few moments to calm myself down, making my voice as soft as possible. Hey, it's okay. I'm not here to hurt you. My name's Max. What's yours? The girl doesn't speak. From the occasional glimpses I get of her around the corner, I guess she's only 6 or 7. God, I can only imagine how scared she must be. Shakily, the girl peeks one eye out from around the corner. Sophie, Sophie. Quickly she darts back behind the wall to cover herself again. Ugh, this is getting nowhere. The poor thing is too scared of me. I wish Yuri were here. She'd know how to help her. I'm only ever good at hurting people. Damn it. Slowly, a small innocent eye peeks around once again. Are you mad? Did I do something wrong? A small, scared voice. Are you mad? Did I do something wrong? Her small, scared voice instantly melts away any insecurities I had. Whether or not I'm the best one for it, she still needs help. No, I'm not mad. I'm sorry. What for? I... Sophie's eyes start tearing up as her body starts to tremble. I'm frozen in that moment, completely lost on what to do. My instincts are telling me to hug and comfort her, but something tells me that might freak her out even more. I swear if I make this poor girl cry again, I will never forgive myself. Shh, hey, it's okay. I grab a hold of both of her hands, lightly squeezing them in my palms. It's alright. There's nothing to worry about. But I get scared. I ran away from her. Her. So she's not the only girl here. That's alright. We all get scared sometimes. She pauses for a minute before looking up at me. Even you? I allow a gentle smile to cross my face. Of course. I get super scared. It feels a little unnatural, but I jokingly elbow her, making sure to be gentle. Don't tell anyone, but I have a super girly scream. She just stands there, a disbelieving expression on her face. Maybe jokes weren't the best idea. This voice says it. You're silly. This time, the smile on my face isn't forced. Good. Silly is good. Hey, do you know where the other girl is? Her smile almost instantly disappears, being replaced with fear again. I carefully squeeze her hand again. It's just, this is a big place, and it's awful scary. I think the other girl here would be really scared all on her own. I think she is. I bet she'd feel a lot better if she knew she had a brave Sophie coming to save her. Really? Oh, definitely. Okay, let's go. Let's help! Sophie begins running down the halls, her tiny footsteps propelling her along the ground. Not even a tiny bit scared anymore. Some people really are incredible. Hey, wait up! Despite her small stature, she can run incredibly fast. With all the stairs and obstacles in the building, I actually have to work pretty hard to keep up with her. Checking my surroundings, the walls look a lot more well kept. Looking if the window shows that it's still night out. Something looks familiar about this hall, though. Wait, isn't this the third floor? I slow my pace, standing in front of a door near the end of the hallway. If this is similar to the school, then this is where the clubroom would be. Instinctively stretch out my hand to turn the handle. Locked. Not quite sure what I expected. No! Sophie runs up to me, attempting to pull me away from the door by tugging my arm. Please don't go in there. It's alright, the door's locked anyway. Sophie, what's in there? The tug on my arm stops. That's where the monster is. Locked away. Monster? She didn't mention that before. Interesting. If my soulmate is trapped in there with some monster. I locked it in there so it couldn't get me. Then why is it locked from the inside? I would suspect that this is probably a dream, because how the hell did she get to school? What happened? Sophie steps back, not expecting my harsh reply. Please, can we just go? The hell am I doing? Just a scared child. Yeah, sorry. Let's go. Sophie continues to run off down the hall. After taking one last look at the door, I start to follow her. Except she's not here. Sophie? Come back! Stay where I can see you, okay? Nothing. Sophie! She's not very quiet. Even if she was a few floors away, I would be able to hear her. Unless she stopped walking. But all the doors are locked. She doesn't... Ah! Sophie? Yeah. Around the corner, same floor behind a wall. I checked nearby surroundings for where her voice could have come from. Second door, third floor. There! Dashing to the fifth floor, I try and force it open. For fuck's sake! Sophie, are you in there? No. Sophie, if you're in there, get away from the door! I step back, lining my foot just next to the door handle. Sophie? The room is dark. No noise is coming from inside. The floor feels sticky, like some sort of liquid is seeping into my shoe. I bolt upright, gasping. My hands are gripping tightly to my bed sheets, turning my knuckles bone white. Thankfully, the afterimage of the mutilated body fades with each haggard breath I take. It's the middle of the night. I'm at home. Everything is fine. But if that was real... The thought nauseates me. I push it from my mind, shakily lowering myself from the bed. I need some water. I feel like maybe the movie did affect him, he just didn't display it. But like in the back of his mind, in the back of his brain, it was like working through it through like a horror dream, a nightmare. Because sometimes the way that a dream copes with something looks very different compared to what it's exactly coping with. I lean to the fridge, pour myself a glass. The cooler temperature slowly steadies my heart rate. But if that really happened, I can't help worrying for my soulmate. What if the killer had gone after her next? Or maybe she's waking from a nightmare in cold sweat just like me? Glance out the window towards the shadowy night sky outside. I guess that would be the best case scenario. Even if she's waking up miles away, if she's safe, I can't complain. It's weird, but I have this odd feeling. This odd feeling like something is coming. Something that'll turn everything on its head. Something that will change everything. It's weird, but I wonder, could that something be her? The supposed soulmate that will change my life. I've been believing in her more and more each day. These girls have helped me remember what it means to have friends. I've started remembering why relationships are so important to maintain. It's made me wonder, if you're out there, mysterious soulmate, do you even know I exist? Do you even know who I am? Are you still looking for me? Do you still look up at the stars each night and wonder where I am? Do you watch every sunset and each sunrise, wondering when we can watch it together? Or have you given up on me? Have you decided that you weren't worthy of love, like I did? I don't know who you are, or if you even exist, but if you do, I wish I could be there for you and tell you it's going to be okay. If only I could give you a sign that I'm still there, here, that I'm still searching. It's nights like these where I really wish you were here by my side, just so we can talk, even for a little while. Just one night, together. Oh, don't. I like the OST. Max? Yuri, what are you doing up so late? I could ask you the same thing. You got me. I had trouble sleeping. Must be one of those nights, I guess. Or one of those weeks at this point. You have insomnia? That explains why you look so grumpy at school. This is just the face I was born with. It's the perfect grumpy face to look out at the stars as dramatically as possible, and then just do some thinking. Yuri humoring me follows my gaze out the window. You mean brooding, right? Right. A comfortable silence falls over us. What about you? Insomnia, right? I'm guessing you have it too? Oh, yes, I'm the same. I can't sleep with 1,001 thoughts running through my head. I was going to read a bit. I didn't want to wake the others, so I came out here. Reading in the dark? You'll lose your eyesight. No, it's not. It probably. I mean, there might be some effects, but it's not going to like immediately damage your eyesight. But it's really going to make her eyes tired, and then she has a headache, and then, I mean, I don't know about other people, but I know when I have a headache and try to sleep, it sucks ass. Especially if the thoughts are probably still in my head then, and I have a headache. No, I won't. You'd be surprised, Max. The moon gives off more than enough light. Let me show you. Yuri sits beside me on the couch, pulling her book open. See? She turns the page to demonstrate. The way Yuri positioned herself under the moonlight, the page really seemed legible. However, there's only enough moonlight for one page at a time. The opposite page will still is still covered in darkness. I lean in a bit closer, trying to make out the words. This is the book Natsuki got for you? Yes, it's the only one I brought with me. You've read over 200 pages already in one night? Not in a single night! I've just read it this so many times. I have my favorite scenes memorized by their page number. So I skipped ahead. I see. This book is very important to you, isn't it? And those bullies just... Yuri's hand pauses in the middle of turning a page. Our eyes meet. When I see the look in her face, I feel a strange shake in my chest. Apologies, I shouldn't have brought it up. No, I want to talk about it. It was horrible. I don't understand why people do things like that. How is it fun to hurt another person? I guess they're more focused on the fun part than the hurting someone part. But I will say this. People like them who hurt others for fun, I hate them. The world would be better off if they all died one day. There's a pause. Yuri seems surprised but not disturbed. Is that why you helped me this morning? To enact some kind of karmic justice? To hurt the people who hurt you? It's a nice thought, but no. I helped you because you needed help, Yuri. You were scared. And sometimes, if I try hard enough, then I don't feel like some heartless kid who hates everything. I get to feel like a good person, if only for a little while. You don't believe you're a good person? Do you? Well, it's normal to doubt yourself, but I do think you're a good person. In fact, after that incident, I wanted to be more like you. For some reason, that line makes me feel sick. I hate the thought of you returning as cold and broken as me. Don't say that. Why? The way you jumped in and stood up to them. I solved the problem with my fists, Yuri. It was stupid. It's brave. You were so strong, Max. I grab hold of Yuri's hand to make sure she pays attention. Yuri, listen to me. You've got it all wrong. It's not brave to jump into a fight. It's not brave to hurt another person, even if it's justified. Bravery isn't an absence of fear. It's not being emotionless. Bravery happens when you embrace that fear, when you're scared out of your mind, but you push on anyway. I wasn't scared of those bullies, Yuri. I was not brave for fighting them, just angry and stupid. Well, I suppose if you want to get technical, I was scared out of my mind. I'm scared out of my mind almost every day. But I didn't push on. I didn't protect my dad's book. It was so important to her. And that scum just destroyed it like garbage. I forced myself to calm down, paying attention to what Yuri has to say. So maybe you weren't brave, but you still protected me. Doesn't that count for something? Yuri, if you're going through every single day scared out of your mind, still facing the world, then between the two of us, I think you're the one who's truly brave. Maybe I should be the one who's trying to be more like you. That doesn't make sense! It makes sense to me. Someone like you. Someone like you. You'd be able to defend yourself. No one would come after you, Max. Not anymore, maybe. What do you mean? I think I also helped you because I saw myself in that moment. Realizing that I've been holding her hand this whole time, I quickly let go, turning my face away from her. Would you believe me if I said I was bullied as a kid? I guess it hadn't occurred to me. I guess not. The fearless, mighty Max. That's how you see me, right? I don't really know how bullies pick us out, but I must have been an easy target. Every day was a shitty rerun. Wake up, go to school, get shoved in the hall, get tripped during class. These kids weren't much older than me, but they always had numbers on their side. I started wanting to run in the opposite direction, to go somewhere else. So I'd never have to see those bastards again. And when I started running away, they started chasing me. They'd pummel me, throw shit at me. Oh my god. How did you make it stop? By doing something I'm not really proud of. Every time I think about fighting Yuri, I stop because a little memory plays in my head. It's my mom crying her eyes out and asking me what the hell happened. Because she just found out that I sent 3 kids to the hospital. She's crying because she's terrified. She thinks I'm growing up to be this vicious man who hurts people for fun. So every time I think about fighting, I keep my head down. Because I don't want to become a person who my mother is scared of. Yuri seems to be at a loss, searching for the right words. I can't believe I set up that. What the hell was I thinking? It's like I don't have a filter around her. As each second passes, a restless sense of unease eats away at me. Yep, I definitely overshared. Apologies, I went too deep with that. Yuri shakes her head. I don't mind deep topics, Max. I'm not uncomfortable or anything. I just wish there is something I could say to make it better. You're not a therapist, you know. Don't put that kind of pressure on yourself. I know. I know it doesn't work like that. I just wish it was possible. What happened to you was horrible. If any of those kids came up to you now, She seems to be lost of what to say, yelling out whatever comes first to her mind. I'd even beat them up for you! Realizing what she said, she shrivels up. Hey, definitely don't do that. But I want to. I care about you, Max. As a friend. Right. Silence engulfs us, but this time it's far from comfortable. I'm keeping you from reading, aren't I? Yuri turns to me, gingerly cradling her book in her arms. You're not bothering me, Max. I've been wanting to spend time with you, actually. Well, I'm sorry for ruining our time together with my childhood trauma. I wouldn't say that. I'm glad that... I'm not that glad that it happened to you, but I'm... Yuri trails off again. It's hard to read her face in the dark, but I think she's trying to say she's glad to know me better. She's glad I opened up. I just wish I didn't up with the parts I'd rather keep to myself. So, what do you like about the scene? In your book, page 243, you're picked up almost like she's relief for the topic change. She describes the author's brilliant strokes of writing and even reads some passages aloud for me. After a while, we decide to read together in silence. She steals glances at first to see if I'm getting bored, but honestly, I feel like there could never be a dull moment with her. Finally I get to spend time with him. He even confided in me about his past. Apart from maybe Sayori, I think I'm the only other girl he's opened up to. Does this make me special to him? My hands are shaking as I turn each page, as I pray he doesn't notice. I wish this moment could last forever. I wish exhaustion would never catch up to me. I hear a bird chirping in the distance. Oh, I like this OST too. It's a really nice sound. I wish I could hear it more. Winter's over, so the birds should be coming back. That's what teacher said anyway. Teachers know everything, so she must know about birds. I wonder if Dad got to hear the birds one last time. I held this book closer to me at the thought of him. I don't get it. Thinking about that used to make me happy. I feel a wet tear slide down my cheek and onto the bright green grass. So why do I always start crying now? The book falls out of my hands, a few straight tears landing on the pages. Hey, be careful, you might soak the book. My head shoots up. I look around, but I can't see anyone. Who's there? Please, just leave me alone today. I fold over my hair, trying to hide my tearing face. I don't want to see anyone today. Sorry, I thought you might want a friend. I don't have any friends. Hey, I may be imaginary, but I'm still your friend. For a moment, my tears stop as I slowly look up. Hira. Oh, you do remember me. But how? I stopped believing in you after that. After here, his imaginary hand rests on my shoulder, comforting me. You may have stopped believing in me, but I never stopped believing in you, Yuri. Plus, we still need to finish reading this book. The pages open in front of him. He begins looking through them. Where are you at right now? Page 243. Quickly, he reads through it before turning back to me. What do you think of it? It's sad. The dwarves are about to lose their home after all the work they've put in, and Bilbo is leaving all of his friends behind. You think he shouldn't? Of course not! They're his friends. If he's tired or sad, then they can help him. That's what friends do. He smiles at me with his usual bright smile. Then why don't you talk to your friends about what's bothering you? I told you I don't have any friends. Yes, you do. Just like Bilbo, though, you're leaving them all behind. I know Max means a lot to you, but don't forget about the others. Sayori, Natsuki, and Monica all care about you. I don't know those people. I don't understand. Maybe not now, but you will. Just remember, page 243. Is there like a paranormal aspect to this? Like, there might be like this genuine thing of like soulmates, but like, with this, it makes me think maybe there is some type of paranormal thing to it, don't leave your friends behind, Yuri. Pick up the book again, rereading the page over. Here, I don't get it, who is... Oh, he's gone. Feeling slightly empty, I pick up the book and my school bag, heading back to class. He's wrong. I don't have any friends. My eyes begin to open as a heavy scent of bacon and eggs fills my senses. Hey, I think Yuri's awake! Maybe she smelled my delicious breakfast. You mean your burnt breakfast? It's toast! It's meant to look like that! Did you just want warm bread, Monica? Monica's giggles, followed by Mac's coy tone. She's just teasing you, short stack. Oh yeah? Well, she gets served last then, ha! The sizzling of food and clacking of plates becomes more tangible as I begin to stir. Should wake up Yuri, though. Let her sleep in. We don't need to go for a while. But I wanted to miss out on breakfast. It's the most important meal of the day. Stuck in my peaceful state, I decide to get up and talk to the others. Say pulls out a chair for me with a grin. Sleep well? Fine. Sayori seems taken aback. In fact, all the girls seem a bit put off. Max, though, regards me with his usual unreadable expression. Something wrong, Yuri? Maybe I sounded a bit blunt. Yuri can get a bit cranky in the morning, like an old lady who doesn't get her morning paper. I know Monica's joking to lighten the mood. It's something she does often whenever she senses discomfort in the group. But for some reason, I feel a twinge of annoyance at her words. Well, she can't be much worse than you. Monica scoffs, exaggeratedly placing her hands on her hips. I beg your pardon? I don't see any beggings. Monica giggles again, tossing her head in a way I could only describe as flirtatious. She isn't too taken with Max, who notices my nails digging into the table. Hey! Natsuki passes over a plate filled with food, bacon, eggs, and a lot more food than I thought Max would have lying around. You doing okay? I attempt to smile. Natsuki's being very kind. I'm better now. I grab a set of cuddly before Hey! Why does Yuri get food first? Because she's special. Ugh. I never said you had to wait to get served. If you want to eat, come up and get it yourself. Breakfast is buffet style. No one gets up as she talks, hardly waiting for her to finish. They must be hungry. Max and Monica don't seem to break stride, still continuing their banter. As she gets in line, Monica bumps her hip against him. In retaliation, he steals the toast she was reaching for. I stared down at my toast, trying not to let my emotions boil over. Sayori! Sayori's calling herself. Sayori, hurry up! Coming! Only a few seconds, he appears in the doorway. Sorry! I forgot to get my lunch. Lunch is the most important meal of the day. Didn't you say that about breakfast? Every meal is the most important meal of the day. Max, in the process of locking the door behind her, regards Sayori over his shoulder. How much food did you take? Not much. Oh, by the way, you might need to go grocery shopping soon. Figured as much. As Max leaves the shade of his porch, he shields his eyes from the morning sun. Sayori's lunch rush is gonna make us late. We better get moving. This seems to click with the girls. They start walking down the path towards the school at a brisk pace. I hesitate. Max is lagging behind a little. I could move alongside. Say, Max, I wanted to ask you something. Go on. Monica slowed her pace to walk beside him. What is her problem? She barely knew him just 2 days ago, and now she's latching onto him like a parasite. I walk at the rear of the group by myself. I've been segregated into twos because a set of 3 takes up too much space on the sidewalk. I can hardly hear what Sayori and Natsuki are talking about. I just can't bring myself to interrupt anybody. It's fine. I'm used to being alone. It would be nice to have company, but it's fine. Max will be at the club later. I'll just talk to him then. Said Natsuki, whispering now, making the conversation even harder to hear. Something feels off. Maybe they noticed me trying to listen. Are they keeping something from me? Are they talking about me? It reminds me of the other students at school, the way they whisper about me behind my back. Though sometimes those other students speak just loud enough for me to hear everything. Oops. Shut up, she'll hear you! Just like that. I hate them. Can't help replaying the worst things I'd accidentally heard in my head. Can't help the way the words leap and burn in my skull. I can't help when the words spill out. Oh my god, Sayori, imagine what that freak would do if she did hear you. Maybe she'll stab you with a knife or force you into some cult. The girls stop walking. Their expressions are shocked and more concerned than I thought they'd be. I shouldn't have said anything. Why didn't I say anything? Yuri, are you feeling okay? I'm fine. Why would you think otherwise? Well, it's just... Are those things people have said to you? I didn't know if you knew. I know there's a lot of rumors about me at school, but it's not like they say it to me directly. The two seem vexed. Why? Is it really so wrong for me to stand up for myself for once? I think what Sayori meant was you seem a bit penned up about something. I mean, you're acting even more dramatic than Max. All we're saying, Yuri, is that you can talk to us if you need to. Okay? I feel really bad all of a sudden. I didn't mean to snap at them. I'm sorry. That really came out of nowhere. Sayori walks up beside me, gesturing for Natsuki to join her. That's okay. We know you didn't mean it. Yeah, it's fun to be upset over rumors. But we're friends, right? We can just talk about it. I mean, okay, you can explode once in a while if that stops you from bottling it up. Just don't do it too much, alright? Being grumpy doesn't suit you. I can't help smiling lightly. Because being grumpy is someone else's job. I think Yuri was more scary than grumpy. I get a little nervous, actually. Oh, so Yuri, I'm sorry. Jeez, Yuri, she said it was fine. Stop worrying. But, we should probably get moving. Natsuki points down the path where Max and Monica are a long way ahead of us. But continue marching on. At least this time I'm not completely alone. I look down to Sayuri and Natsuki. Natsuki has returned. Natsuki walking beside me. Today may not be as bad as I thought. I just need to wait. I'll talk to Max later. Five hostiles sprint in my direction. I have 30 seconds before they make contact. One of the five, the leader I'm guessing, begins speeding ahead of the other four, making a beeline for me. 20 seconds. The remaining hostiles fan out to cover possible escape routes. They expect me to run. Cute. 10 seconds. I apply my left leg into the ground, crouching low to build power. The outriders have slowed down, but the leader presses on, closing with every second. 5 seconds. Eyes on target. I have one hit before they get past. Better make it count. Get ready. Now! The leader kicks the ball past me towards the goal, bursting off the ground. I raise my leg into the air to meet the ball. As soon as it's all lined up, I snap my shin to collide with it, driving through the ball with full force. The ball goes flying, careening past the other team, hurtling towards their goal. Then soars past it, missing by about 30 feet. Shit. A few people watching the game are forced to duck as the ball almost slams into them. Hey, what the hell? That's it, Max, you're on the bench. Fine by me. Better than playing by a long shot. I leave the game to go sit on a nearby bench, my thoughts already wandering. What exactly happened last night? I almost cut myself again. Almost broke a promise I've made to myself for years. Seems that's been a running theme lately. But then the girls came over, and those dark dots went away. How did you do that, girls? Now, how did you do that, girls? Supposedly, only a very special person should be able to do that. Could one of you possibly be... Maybe because he had some genuine friendships there. Of course, Yuri is also included. Unless there might be this paranormal aspect to it. I mean, I don't know. This with Hiro. Red team captain, you're out. Holy crap, dude. Did you just get Mark out? You both did. Good job. Holy crap. The two boys jump in unison, netting an impressive high five. So Monica's also into him. Us? I mean, the us is also Yuri, so... I can tell you were just distracted, Monica. You can keep playing if you want. No, he got me fair and square. I'll be on the bench until it's my turn again. Well, if you're sure. Monica makes a beeline towards me before the coach is even done talking. Glance away, pretending that I didn't overhear the exchange. Hey, you! Monica, what a coincidence. Oh, drop the act. I know you saw the whole thing. What? See that boy just eliminate the star athlete in dodgeball? I saw no such thing. Oh, shut up! You're so full of it! Monica dips down to elbow me as she takes a seat. If I remember correctly, you did pretty well in dodgeball yesterday. In dodgeball. What can I say? I got lucky. Max, it was 3-1 and they couldn't get a single hit on you. I think you're exaggerating a little bit. Okay, maybe a little, but still you were great. Like I said, I got lucky. Lucky or not, a lot of the girls in my class were impressed. Monica winks at me, elbowing me again. Impressed how? Like how a lot of them were talking about you afterwards. If you really want to get lucky, I'm sure they'd oblige. You can tell them I'm not interested. Dodgeball's a pain. I don't want to play with them. Jesus Christ. I meant that they like you, Max. Okay. Like they want to be friends? I won't have the time to get to know them. I've got the literature club to worry about. Monica jokingly palms her face, one eye peeking between her displayed finger... Splayed, okay. Oh, forget it. You're doing this on purpose, right? Jeez, no wonder everyone keeps talking about you. What are they saying about me? Oh, nothing, don't worry about it. I think... Is there a bigger blush on it, or am I just seeing things because I've been staring at the screen? So, actually, I think I've just been staring at the screen for too long. Or it's the slightly... I feel like the colors are slightly different than they are in game. I feel like they're more desaturated. Is that what it's called? Yeah, I think. The colors aren't as bright, I believe. Like, I already thought about it with Sayuri earlier, but when I look at Monica's hair too, I feel like... It's like what happens when I try to export one of my images and then like save one of my drawings, and for some reason the colors all change and suddenly everything's desaturated and I need to edit it all again. You doing alright? Got a bit of whiplash from your tone shift there, but I'm fine. Why? You haven't made a grumpy face for almost 10 whole minutes. It's a little worrying. So you've been watching my face for 10 straight minutes. Okay, fine. I may have been exaggerating again. But still, clearly something's on your mind. Is it about last night? You could say that. Really? Did we do something wrong? You look like you had a good time. I did have fun. I did have fun, Monica. It's not that. I've just had a lot going on lately. A whole lot of questions and not enough answers. What kind of questions? I make eye contact with her, hesitating. She looks as she means well. I'm not reading any malicious intent. Sorry, I almost ripped off my headphones. Even so, I can't tell her everything. Not her. Not now. I'm sure you noticed I'm not the best at being social. Even as a kid, connecting with people was a huge struggle for me. So imagine my surprise when someone started telling me about how I'd have a soulmate, I guess you could call them. Special someone who could help solve all my problems. Monica does that quizzically, her ponytail pulling over her shoulder. Yeah, I know it sounds silly. Not like I ever really believed it. Who told you that? That person who told you about your soulmate. Who was it? A woman, I think. My memory's a little hazy. It might have been my mother. Did she mention what this person would be like? Given the hair that looks very much like Yuri's. I mean, it could be a relative of Yuri's, maybe. Or, given that we have already some type of paranormal aspect, maybe it was like Yuri that traveled in time. Who knows? He will also know the future. He will also warn her beforehand. Any details on what they'd look like or how they'd react? Not really. But, if she's meant to help me with all my problems, she'd have to be good at socializing, right? She'd have to be someone charismatic, who looks out for her friends. And she'd have to be able to deal with some very dark issues. Someone who's everything I'm not. So like, a cool popular girl? She sounds like she's out of your league. Hey! It was my turn to knock Monica in the shoulder. I'm kidding. You're rude, that's what you are. Like I said, I'm not sure I believe in all of that. Anyways, it's been on my mind recently. Monica goes silent, tapping her chin. You don't remember me, do you? Excuse me? You don't remember me. Well, obviously you do now, but you didn't, did you? I have no idea what she's talking about. You know, the other day when you first came to the club, you didn't know my name. Whenever you talk to someone, you look like you use their first name in conversation, maybe to make sure they're paying attention or to make them feel good. But on that day, you didn't say my name. Not once. Not until after Sayuri said it anyway. So it got me thinking, you must have forgotten me. Hey, have you been thinking about that all this time? Monica meekly lowers her voice, looking down at her hands. I'm sorry. I guess I was overthinking things. My dad's a psychiatrist. He taught me a lot about reading people and their social habits. Sometimes I forget to turn it off. Your father's a psychiatrist? Yeah, he usually works here at the school, but he's on a trip right now. Aha! Okay, that... It can come off cold, but I know he always wants what's best for me. Although, sometimes I wish he'd ask me how I'm feeling, if I'm doing okay. Your dad would make quick friends with my old man. Oh? They sound alike. My father was always expecting the best of me. And expected me to be the son he wanted, not whomever I wanted to be. It looks like we're both the product of our parents. I suppose we are. Monica! Quit flirting and get over here! Monica rolls her eyes, a smile spreading on her face. Of course. Yeah, be there in a second. Monica straightens from the bench, dusting off her clothes. That means the psychiatrist who will come to school then in 6 months. I mean, that's far into the future anyway, but that might be Monica's dad, and I feel like that'd be a bit... Like, not... of course, also awkward a little bit, since, like... Maybe a bit awkward, but, like, I mean, like... Especially with him knowing that he doesn't treat, like, Monica, like, he never asks her, like, for her feelings and all of that. I feel like if that is the psychiatrist, then he is absolutely not, has no reason to really, like, feel like he'll trust him. She moves into a small crowd of students, all waiting for her, and then grins over her shoulder at me. Sorry, Meg, some of my friends are getting jealous. I should probably get going. But for what it's worth, no matter what your father wanted you to be, I think you're amazing the way you are now. I'll see you at the club. Hope you find your special someone soon. Thanks. I feel like I'm getting closer to her every day.